All right, well, today, Fred Adams, the founder of the famous Utah Shakespeare Festival, passed away at the age of 89. He had been undergoing treatment for cancer for some time. Carole Mikita walks us through the incredible legacy he leaves behind.
Shakespeare Under the Stars began simply as SUSC professor Fred Adams and his then-fiancée Barbara sat outside a laundromat in the spring of 1961.
And I had a legal-sized yellow pad, and we started talking about what we would really like to do. And as my class thesis, I had designed a summer Shakespeare Festival.
In those early years, Fred and Barbara Adams got by with the basics.
We started to come when the strong winds would blow Fred's cardboard scenery across the street to the junior high school some nights.
But soon, actors, directors, and designers from around the country came to work with Fred Adams.
Fred Adams is an astonishing, wonderful human being. It takes a special person to have that vision, to have that inkling to go, I want to do this. To know what those plays can do.
3 cameras.
Action!
In 1981, the Royal Shakespeare Company and the BBC came to Cedar City because this was the closest replica to Shakespeare's original theater in the world.
I mean, you come to Utah and there's your language, there's Shakespeare. It's wonderful, it's like coming home.
There'll be no cover charge.
An indoor theater opened in 1989, bringing the works of other playwrights and increasing the festival's reputation. In 2000, the festival won a Tony.
He's had a profound influence on my life professionally, personally. He's taught me an immense amount about this career, but more than that, he's taught me about character.
In 2014, Adams led the groundbreaking for 2 new theaters. That construction saw a dream become a reality in 2016 with the opening of the 55th season. Recognition of what Fred Adams created reached not just throughout the United States, but across the pond to the most famous Shakespeare theater in the world, the Globe.
Everybody in the United States, everybody in the world is indebted to Fred Adams because, and Scott and the team there at Utah.
And whether he was on stage performing, hanging flowers, checking costumes, or directing a production, his enthusiasm came across the footlights.
He connects with the audiences because the audiences to him are family. They are friends. He's just putting on a show in his backyard.
Those shows generate approximately $90 million in revenue for the state every year. Fred Adams reminisced at the festival's 50th anniversary.
There are days when I think it couldn't be 50. It has just been a romp. And then there are days when you're kind of discouraged and you think, oh, you know, will I make it? Will I make it to the 50th? But we have.
I'm near heard yet.
When I asked him why he never let go of his vision,
there is something in that writing that transcends us today. It points a way for us to tomorrow. We discover ourselves, and that's what Shakespeare is.
And Fred Adams made the words of the bard resonate in passionate productions that brought audiences to tears and filled his theaters with laughter. The theater world has lost a gem, but Shakespeare Under the Stars burns even brighter. Carole Mikita, KSL-5 News.